She fixed her gaze right on me and said, "You don't belong here." Even though I funded their entire wedding, I smiled and placed a couple of calls. Can you even imagine pouring your heart, your effort, and $30,000 into your brother's dream wedding, only to have his bride look you dead in the eye in front of your own mother and snarl, "You don't belong here"? That's exactly what happened to me. But what they didn't know was that the person holding all the strings was about to cut them one by one. You're about to hear how their perfect day unraveled into a disaster. And trust me, the guests showing up to an empty venue? That's not even the best part. Stay with me. My name is Claire Preston. I'm 38, single, and I run a small but successful accounting firm in Portland. On paper, you'd probably say I have my life together. A decent income, a quiet home, no major scandals. But if you ask my family, I've always been the responsible one, not the favorite. And there's a world of difference between those two. Growing up, my younger brother Daniel was the son our family revolved around. He was the baby, the golden boy. Smart? Not particularly. Hardworking? Only when he felt like it. But charming? Always. Even when he forgot to feed the dog or brought home detention slips, he was met with excuses. "He's just a boy," my mother would say, laughing it off. Let him be. You were never like that, Claire. No, I wasn't, because I wasn't allowed to be. From the time I was 9 and Daniel was 4, it became crystal clear that my role in the family was to accommodate, to be patient, to give way. My mother's favorite phrase was, "Claire, you're older. You should know better." Whether it was letting Daniel have the last cookie, staying quiet when he broke my birthday gift, or pretending not to mind when he was praised for things I'd done first, my life became a series of quiet forfeits. A lifetime of, that's just how families work. By high school, the gap between us was undeniable. Daniel struggled academically and socially, yet every milestone he hit was treated like a miracle. Me? I graduated with honors, got into a top university on a scholarship, and my parents barely made it to the ceremony. My father had to work, my mother had a cold, and Daniel had baseball practice. I remember sitting in my cap and gown, watching other families swarm their kids with flowers and hugs, while I smiled politely and told myself it didn't matter. It did. It mattered a lot. Still, I never said a word. That was my role after all. Quiet, self-sufficient Claire, the one who didn't need praise, didn't need help, and certainly didn't need to make a scene. So, I buried the resentment, told myself Daniel just needed more attention, that maybe if I kept showing up, they'd see me too. After college, I built my own life brick by brick. I didn't ask my parents for a dime. I worked 2 jobs, lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and eventually opened my own firm. When Daniel dropped out of college to find himself, my parents didn't blink. When he crashed his car and needed a loan, they sent him $5,000 without hesitation. I didn't ask them why I never got that kind of full story video added in below.